came in! It came in! It came in! Let's put it together! Ah! Alright, so let's crack open this bad boy. Let's see, how does this work? Like this, I guess? Oh, hey, there we are. And you just like... Yeah, there you go, look at that. Look how cool that is. It's like I'm on a store right now. So, as I adjust myself in my really squeaky seat, for a little bit of backstory here, I have maybe two of these. Maybe two of these. Yeah, I think I only have two of these. I already have the Fly Guy here, and I also have the Paragoomba up here. My main squeeze got, oh, it's over on the side, got the Hucket Crab, so it's technically not mine, but I did register it to my account anyway, because that's how I am. So I'm still looking for like 7 more of these, and with this box, this should have them. So let's start opening them up and seeing what's inside, shall we? Bag number 1. I know this is kind of like one of those the unboxing videos, except, you know, there's no like unboxing to really do. It's just me putting together more Legos. Okay, I guess we're going this way with it. I mean, what the heck do I care? It's like, you know, I gotta cut these things open to see what's inside them, right? We have the Poison Mushroom. The legendary Poison Mushroom. Introduced in Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, by the way. The Poison Mushroom takes away 1 level of Mario's power-up. And if he doesn't have a power-up to speak of, he's just plain dead. How about that? Oh, yeah. And since I'm actually talking on this particular video, as with all of the other Lego Mario stuff I've put together so far, you have to have an active phone and an active Mario in order to like register them all. So let's wake Mario up. He's gonna get possessed again.
Lego Mario time!
Yeah, I know the light doesn't really transfer that well into the camera, but you know, he's here, he's awake, and he's not possessed at all. Let's go ahead and connect him to my cell phone. Bullseye. Alright. So we have, let's see, and also what's really cool about this, I think I've mentioned it before, is that you can access this. You can go into the menu to add like the new oh, this isn't it. This is series 1, you fool. We got all them. Where you at? 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 There you are. It also kind of helps us like being a checklist too, because I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. I'm gonna try my best to show it to you. Maybe it'll fix it. Yep, there we go. It shows you which ones you have, which ones you don't, so that way when you're at the store and you're not sure what you got still to pick up, you know, like the manic collector that I am, you can always open that up and say, okay, this is here, this is here, this is here, that's not, let's buy it. So let's go to the Poison Mushroom. Should be pretty easy because, you know, oh yeah, look at those eyes, so angry. That's the block we start with. We get that. Put one of these little connectors back here. This is ostensibly to make it so that way you can kind of see the mushroom underneath, the mushroom face underneath the cap. I'm putting one of these little cradles in here too. That's interesting. And then we got this. This must just be to like accommodate the mushroom cap. We put that on for like extra padding. And then this just kind of like fits right on in there. There he is. And then you put the put the angry little barcode on the top, and that's pretty much it. And then we make his base. Oh, scan with Lego Mario. I'm sorry, Mario. I gotta do this. Sorry, Mario. It had to be done. And also, as I think I showed in like the last video, every time you register something, it makes a nice big show of there it is. click it, and it gives you the rest of the instructions, which is pretty nice because then that means you know you've got this legit. All right, so it wants the purple base, it wants the little stump on the back with this on the top of it. Now in Super Mario Maker, they've really made this. They've really made the poison mushroom like a lot meaner because they also make it stalk you. I don't know why. But he do, and yeah, it just makes you run like crazy away from him. You can't. It's like if you try to jump away from him, yeah, he jumps too, and it's not fun. So then, looks like poison mushroom will go on top of the stump. Yep. And that's the poison mushroom. And as always, you always get like a few extra little doodads with each Lego set you buy, no matter how big or how small. I guess that's just in case the dog happens to eat one or something like that, and then you're just like, well. Sorry, that was just a little message. Mom Makata's wondering if I have tools to put all the IKEA stuff together that we bought. We're in a new house, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. Yep. Oh, okay. So you. So if Mario does happen to get poisoned, you just like shake him out of it, and you get some coins for your efforts. Isn't that nice? Good job, Mario. All right, moving on. Let's see. Get back to that page. So if I do run into Fly Guy and all those other ones that I said I already have, I will still put another one together, even though it's not necessary. Oh, speaking of, we've got the Paragoomba. Because I still want to show this to you guys. I'm not completely selfish. Selfish? Is that a word? That's not a word. Selfish. Selfish and selfless together, that doesn't... Yeah, that's a complete paradox. I have broken the space-time continuum. Alright, so we will just open up the Paragoomba instructions. Don't need to register him. Right? Game? Oh. Maybe it's because, oh yeah, I'm trying to register a new one. I don't need to, though. I just go find him. Find him in my Lego Mario Land. There we are. Alright. I said this, well, I mentioned this in the one of my first videos here, that one of the nice things about this particular way of using the instructions is that I can actually rotate the models and see them all in 3D. By the way, don't mind that light that's down there at the bottom. That's my microphone. That is now falling. No. All right. Well. I don't know what to do about that. I can't really do much about that. I can kind of slide that in. There we go. Okay. See, this is all being recorded live, so you know that I'm screwing up as we speak. Alright, so we kind of know how to put together a Goomba. I actually said that to myself as I was putting together the Goomba in the Piranha Plant power slide video. I'm just like, I know how to put together a Goomba. Come on. There's his face. There's his stompy bit. There's the top of his head. Alright, where are your shoes? There are your shoes. There's the front of you. Alright. Not that that matters. And Paragoomba, in this particular orientation, I believe first showed up in Super Mario World, where they were trying to show off all the cool 16-bit graphics and all that. And having Goombas swinging back and forth with the cool Mode 7 and all that, which of course culminated in the battle against Bowser, where he used a lot of Mode 7. All right, I'm gonna put this on. There's a little middle piece, yeah. this, and then there's like another one of these little white caps in here. And somebody's playing really loud music out there. That's what happens when you live in a neighborhood. Alright. I guess if I put the front one out like that, then it looks a little less doofy, huh? And then we put together his base, which, come on, load up. There we go. Alright, we start with the purple. We put down some flowers. Little purple base down like that. Put the clear brackets to make it look like he's actually flying, when you and I both know he's actually not. Wants a little grass plume coming out of the green bit, right like that. There we go. That's done. And if you're hearing that little buzzing noise, that's coming from the phone to like denote that, hey, you're going on to the next step. And there we go. One Paragoomba as he floats slowly down on top of Mario. And yeah, get used to Mario falling asleep a lot because, you know, he doesn't stay up that much. Yay! And just to show what happens, you know, hey Mario, I'm gonna get you. No, you're not. Good job, Mario. Alright, so that's the Paragoomba. Like I said, I already got one. Probably give this one to the main squeeze if she wants it. We'll figure out a place to put it. Alright, moving on. Bag number 3. I see red in here. This could be the Fly Guy. That would be funny. Yep, it is the Fly Guy. Alright, I hope I don't run into your buddy in there, if there is one. Alright, so Fly Guy. Let's get him put up here. He was like one of the first blind bags I got. Actually, he was the first blind bag I got. Alright, let's backtrack back all the way back to the beginning of time, even though I probably could piece this out myself. Alright. So we got legs. We know how to use them. Put that there. Now you make his little belt. And then we've got the rest of his body. Alright, and I think this is going to pretty much be the face. Because he needs a little panel. He needs a little something for his face panel to sit on. Oh no, this is his arms. Never mind. So I think they're going to want me to do the same thing on the other side, right? Sometimes you can predict exactly where stuff's going to go because, you know, a lot of the stuff can be very symmetrical since it's, you know, Lego. Alright, so that, and then we've got, I think, the little band for his mask. Now we got the front part. That will be his face. And then we got the sides of his hood. Okay. Put there. I think this is like the top of his hood, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, then of course a little bit of info on Fly Guy. I'm pretty sure Fly Guy showed up in Super Mario 64 as one of the enemies that you could like spin jump off. Well, you jump on him and then you spin jump away with the traditional boing. Okay, let's see, how does your mask orient like that? Alright, just gotta set up high. There we go. Yeah, he's coming. Oh, sorry. He's coming together. Alright, we gotta put his little stompy note on him. Now the funny thing is that when Mario like stands on top of just anything red, he immediately reacts as if he was just set onto fire or onto lava or something like that. So you have to be careful because you know as you're going in for the kill on one of these guys, you know you hit the red part and Mario will just be like, "Ow!" Oh, he fell asleep. I was going to show it. In fact, a lot of times when you just hold him in your hand, like if your skin is, I guess, red enough, like he will think that he's standing in lava. Alright, that is Fly Guy complete. He could also shoot fire, which was amazing. Just like sit there and look at you and then just be like, alright, just judging by the look of this, I think I can put this together. Because there's not much to really do with it. It's just a couple of flowers. Because wow, you got a lot of extra stuff with you on this one, Fly Guy. And then these are gonna sit to make it look like he's flying, or at least like hovering off the ground a little bit. There we go, and his little arms kind of like flop back and forth. All right, so that's the Fly Guy, and I mean he's pretty much just a one-hit, 1 HP baddie. Mario can stomp on him, and that's pretty much it. It's too bad that Mario doesn't also do the boing when he does stomp him, but oh well. Alright, moving on. We'll just keep on going down the line here, I guess. Bag number 4. Reset this back out. Oh yeah, I gotta reconnect Lego Mario. Because I could be... Lego Mario time! Again! Reconnect. Alright. So let's see what is in this next bag. Ooh. I don't know what this is. Is this Ninja? This might be Ninja. I think it is Ninja, yeah. Alright, so let's get that registered in. Yep, that's Ninja, alright. Sweet. Now, Ninja appeared in Super Mario 2, which if you're not a big enough Nintendo nerd by this point, you might not know that Super Mario Bros. 2 in the United States was also a game called Doki Doki Panic, where it was a completely different storyline, but all the exact same bad guys. Which is funny because a lot of those bad guys end up becoming official Mario bad guys, like Shy Guy here. He was in Doki Doki Panic, but then he just became so popular that they said, sure, yeah, we'll put him in. And Ninja here, I always wondered what was on Ninja's like underneath his eyes. It looks like, I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but they're like buttons. Let me see if I can bring it closer. Maybe a little autofocus onto them. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, well, you'll have to take my word for it. These look like buttons, which is interesting. So, I guess that means that Ninja just wears little black pajamas wherever he goes. Because he's such an adorable little ninja. We put his ears on the top here. As soon as I can pick them up, there we go. Alright, and then on his keister we put how he gets stomped. And then on the sides we are going to be putting these little panels, it looks like. Probably for arms, yep. His little stubby arms. Never guessed that Ninja would be such a formidable enemy. Based on just how doggone adorable he is. Look at that. Look at that. Does that look like somebody that would kill you? You know, he'd give you a hug. A little spiky hug. Alright, so that is Ninja. Alright, Mario, it is time. Conquer the Ninja. Assert dominance. And that's pretty much it for Ninja. I mean, yeah, he was never really like that, all that powerful. He would just like, you know, run along, and then jump higher and jump, and just keep kind of like jumping at you until, you know, you get past him. Also, he's probably extremely easy to see against this black top table. Yeah, kind of. Lighting is actually working out in my favor. Alright, let's put his base together. I was curious of whether or not the Series 2 enemies would have like just as detailed bases as their forebears did, because like the winged Paragoomba in Series 1 has like a full like pyramid in front of him. A lot of them are pretty cool. This one's not looking too bad. Get like a little hill for him to stand on, and then put some leaves out there. The little mushroom, or mushroom flower. That's a big difference. And a little plant like that. Look at that. Nice pastoral setting for a killer ninja to stand on. And then, yeah, the third part is just basically put Ninja on top of the hill, and there you go. I mean, some things are pretty self-explanatory, but I guess they want to make sure they have all their bases covered. And then each one of these has like a short video to show you exactly what you do with each bad guy. And some of it, again, is pretty self-explanatory. But now we have a Ninja. And the collection swells. Put that down there. Alright, next up. I'm starting to wonder if, like, just, you know, one side is all the one guy and then one side's all the other, is all the same ones. Let's see, that being said, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's 10 on that in this right hand slot here, or well, left hand. This part right here, and so yeah, we'll see if like we just get one of each one down each side, thus breaking the code wide open, which doesn't really matter because you know you never know what anybody else has taken previously when you're at the store. All right, open her up. Ooh, it's all white in here. That must mean it's that dry Goomba. Ever since Dry Bones came out, now everybody's got like their own like skeleton. Or actually, no, this could be the Cloud Boy there too. What's his name? Foo or something like that. I think it's Foo because I got this little like pink lip thing, and it's not purple, so that's not the angry cheep. There, let me. There we go. Just give Mario some exercise, he'll stay awake. Yeah, this is the Foo enemy, which I can only guess is from like one of the new Super Mario Brothers games, which I'm not 100% familiar with because I have the games, I just never beat them. I don't know why either. Maybe I'm just a sucker for all the old stuff and I'm more familiar with it. Alright, so yeah, we're just kind of like putting them together here. Putting the cloud biddy on top. I don't even... I'm assuming like this guy must have like been in obvious, sky stages and stuff like that. And, as you're trying to platform your buns off, this little guy will come along and just be like, oh, you're trying to concentrate on something? Here, let me blow you off the dang platform. Haha, loser. Alright, there's his little stompy barcode. And then over here, we're putting one of these guys. And now we're just going to make them all lumpy. I assume I'm doing the same thing to the other side? Yep. Yep. And then I put the little pucker up where he apparently, like blows at you. He is bright because he's... Look at how white that is. Wow. I'm trying to shield him here a little bit. Alright. And that is the Foo enemy done. Scan with Mario. Alright, so down he goes, and that's all it takes. There's a ghost in Series 1, I think his name is like Peeper or something like that. And you try to stomp him. You can't do it. You need something better. Alright, so that part is done. Now let's get the desert. So this guy roams around in the desert. I guess that makes sense. Put a little cradle in the back with the topper to it. See if I can get it done. There we go. I think these are the cacti I'm making now. Next is going to be where I guess the Foo will sit. And now we build the other half of the cactus with his little topper. Alright. And then this one goes higher. And we got a couple of pebbles to put on the front here. Alright. And so there you have it. And so I assume Fu Manchu here is gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna sit on top of the thing. I'm going to guess the front part or the back part will sit. Yeah. And then you just like turn him down when you want to just stomp on him. It's not enough for Mario to just stomp him in the video. He has to like... Yeah. He has to like actually push him downward. so that's another one down. Alright, onward to, what will this be? Bag number 6. I do hope these are all, like, just all 10 of them down one row. That would really make everything so easy. Oh, it's another desert one. What other desert ones do we have, I wonder? Whoa! Get back here. Nope, you stay here too. Alright, what is this fella? Oh, it's the parabeetle. Alright. Parabeetle's showing up in Super Mario Brothers 3. As probably some of the scariest platforming you could ever do as an 8-year-old. Yeah, I have very, very scary nightmares based on the parabeetle. Of just, you know, your stage being nothing but the parabeetles, and you're trying to, like, you jump on one for the first time and you expect it to just kind of like keep going, but no, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fly a little harder now with you on my back. Oh God, you're heavy. And then you don't expect that, and you try to overcorrect, and you fall and die. It's fun times. Alright, so now we get a shell on here. Which is it? No, it can't be like that. That's too far out. There we go. Dead in the middle. Yeah, already you can kind of tell. Yeah, you kind of remember that kind of face right there. Alright. And he has a little stompy butt. Which, like I said, in the original games, like, you couldn't really defeat these guys. Like, they were just platforms, really. But if you did, like, get in, like, blunder into their face, they will still bite you. And that usually was just adding insult to injury for the platforming. Huh? Yeah, there you go. Little parabeetle. Alright, Mario. Let's go for a ride. As with most shelled enemies, like, it takes two hits to defeat one. Even though, like I said, these guys could never be defeated, as far as I can remember in the Mario games. And we're just getting that little cutscene to finish playing. Yay, parabeetle! Now let's make your desert home. So we got the base. I'm gonna put that there. And this will go here awkwardly. And of course the 2 brackets to make it look like he's flying. And then a topper. Oh, now we need a little, like, plant bit for the front. And we put, like, a little bit of scrubland there. Don't we need these guys for rolling hills, I guess? I don't know. Maybe this is to show that he's, like, way up there in the sky. Yep, there you go. And then you put the 2 and 2 together. And there you go. Parabeetle. Unintentional scourge of the skies. And I'm just going to fast forward through these instructions because I know how to put a figurine to a stand. Thank you very much. Alright. And then the video showing us that, yep, you got to stomp him twice. Even though you can't actually kill him. Alright. Just making sure you're awake over there, Mario. Stow these away. So there's not too many more left here. There's only, like, what, 3? And let's Or no, there should be 4. Oh yeah, there's one kind of hiding down in there. So let's see. We haven't seen Thwimp. I'm looking forward to Thwimp. We haven't seen the Angry Spiny Cheep Cheep. We haven't seen Hucket Crab. And we haven't seen the Dry Goomba. So let's carve this one open. And, what is... Let me look at this here. This is a... I can't tell. This actually might be the Spiny Cheep Cheep. I think it is. Yep, it is the Spiny Cheep Cheep. This guy, I think, well, like a version of him showed up in Super Mario 3, where he just kind of like swam a little bit faster, but didn't really do much of anything else, and he also had like this crazy smile on his face, which that could have just been like the graphics at the time. But then he, like, I think in like New Super Mario Brothers, that's when he like showed you that he meant business. I see what I'm going to be doing here with these two, so I'm just going to put those two together right now. Alright, we'll figure out where you go later. Right now, let's get the app back open, and there you are. Spiny Cheep Cheep. Alright, let's get started here. We got this piece, this piece. I got their parachuting Goomba. I guess I gotta call him that because, like, Paragoomba is the one with the wings, not him. I guess I can look that up later. Alright. Very straightforward so far. Putting on all the little, like, chair-shaped stuff to get all of his extra effects going. That, and then a bunch of little pokey bits just to show you really can't stomp this guy. Well, you shouldn't. I'll bet you he can, though. Alright, and then the front is going to be angry eyes and an angry mouth. And then on the back, we'll have his little panel to stomp on him, possibly. And then you put his little angry fish mouth on there. A couple of wings, because that makes him extra fast. And there we go. Look at that. He's coming to murder you. Or at least you, Mario. Alright, scan with the Lego Mario. Yep. Just as easy to stomp as anybody else. Even though you're covered in spikes, you still can just be stomped like anybody else. You're supposed to be one of the scariest enemies in the water, too. Oh, well. Alright, let's get to putting together this base. Yeah, as I kind of figured, this part's just going to go on the back. Yeah. Way ahead of you there. Got this nice teal-colored plant to put at the bottom of the sea. Little starfish right there. Another little just itty-bitty flower right over here. Who is trying to talk to me now? Alright. That's pretty much it. You can put Cheep Cheep up like that. Yeah. And there's the finished product. Angry Cheep Cheep. I'll just fast forward through the rest of these little instructions because it's fairly easy to figure out how to put like a fish on top of a stand. Go through the video here. of just pushing him forward and stomping him dead. Even though I'm pretty sure in the actual games you can't really do that. But this is Lego. We have to make some accommodations. All right, let's see who's next. Bag number 8. So there's still a Hucket Crab out there. The weird skeleton Goomba. And who else did I say? Thwimp. Oh, this is the Hucket Crab. Alright. Alright, so let's go find him and put him together again. Wherever he is. Hello? There you are, way up at the front. The sounds of going back in time. Alright. So now Hucket Crab is another one of those guys that I don't know exactly where he must have been. He must be from one of the new Super Mario Brothers games that I just never got to see him. He could be from 3D World, from all I know. For all I know. So yeah, I'm not familiar with him. He kind of looks like a miniaturized version of the boss from Super Mario Brothers 2, Claw Grip, who used to give me trouble back in the day. Not nearly as much as Fry Guy, though. And who knows, maybe if we're lucky we'll see some of those guys. Alright, where's... Oh. That's a good place for you. Alright, so that's going to go on the top with a little... one of these doodads to go on the top there, just like that. Like a Devo hat, kind of. And upon saying that, Edumacated felt the blank stares of millions of children staring back at him. And he said in a deadpan expression, "Go ask your parents." Okay. Let me put this little guy like that, because he's going to have this massive claw coming out. Put that... come on. Come on. There we go. And then we put his little claw together. It's kind of neat how that will end up looking like a little crab claw. Put that like that. There you go. Need a little Hucket Crab. I guess he just chucks rocks at everything, because that's what crabs do. They blow a lot of bubbles and shoot rocks at everything. It must have something to do with some kind of Japanese lore or something. I never looked into it. I probably should. Okay, we got the base, and then we put this here, and then this like this. So yeah, there's a little story while I'm putting this together. I'm sure you already can tell, but I am just a massive Lego geek. I love Legos. I've played with Legos since I was a little child, and I would get sets and I would just completely ignore what they were supposed to be, and I'll just make my own stuff. I make robots mostly, and all sorts of whatever my my little 8-year-old brain came up with. And some of them were pretty cool, pretty clever. Well, I have a bunch of leftover pieces this time around, but I guess that's okay. I'll just put Mr. Hucket Crab on his rock there, and now he's got his own little home, his nice little place to stay on the shoals of whatever beach he's going to take over. Put him behind the poison mushroom so that way he's more visible. Poor little guy. He's so small and he can't really see over the big guys in front of him. I clean all this stuff up. Oh, Mario went to sleep. No. It's been Lego Mario time. There we go. Connected back up again. Cool. So we've got 2 more to go, Mario. We can't be falling asleep now. Alright, let's get that put away. Alright, moving on down the line here. Let's, confidence is staying high. I think this might be... Let's see, what do we got left? We got the Thwimp, and we've got the Dry Goomba. I think this is the Thwimp. It is the Thwimp. I see all these pointy bits. Yes! We've got the Thwimp. We've got the Thwimp. You're so thwimpy, but you're still hurt. Because you've got anger on your side. Wow. Anyway. So, yeah, let's register ourselves a Thwimp. Yeah, I'll bet you can't be stomped, can ya? Shouldn't be. You're a bite-sized thwomp. Like you'd be a laughingstock if you could be stomped. Alright, so it's another one of these setups again, is it? Alright, and then on the front goes your little bitty face of determination. There it is. Look at that. That's a face. And then we put all these spikes all over you. That is a pretty inspired name too, Thwimp. Thwomp and Thwimp. And for all those of you wondering, Thwimps showed up in Super Mario World. As just like little extra obstacles for Mario to get through in the big fortresses. Unlike their big brothers Thwomps, they would just kind of like bounce back and forth left and right. I don't think they'd really chase you. They just, like I said, just kind of like follow their own course in life. But still, if they time their jumps right against yours, then they definitely get in your way, and they will definitely kill you. This guy is pointy. I guess this is how it feels, Mario. I'm sorry, man. I try to avoid them as much as I can. All right. So that is it's the Thwimp. The Thwimp is done, and yeah, like I said, he is just bristling right there. Alright. Let's get you situated. You shouldn't be able to do that, Mario. Thwimps are indestructible. Alright. Now I just gotta wait for the rest of my instructions to load in. Yay! Thwimp. Such a great word to say, too. Thwimp. Okay, we got our lava base. We've got this part going across it. And then this part going in front of it with all the little brick lines coming out there like that, and then one like that, one like that, one like that. A couple little bits of bubbling lava up in the front here. With a couple of caps to show how really bubbling it is. In fact, you know what? I'll put this one up here to make it look like a little lava column. There, yeah. Yeah, bubbly, bubbly. Alright. So then why do I have all those extra little, like, things there? Because, like, yeah, I'm just putting Thwimp in the middle one there. And there we go. Yep, now you just gotta jump on him like 3 times and then he dies. It doesn't make any lick of sense to me. Does not make sense. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're on to what should be our final opening, and this should be the Dry Goomba. Which, like I said, ever since Dry Bones came out in Super Mario Bros. 3, everybody's starting to get like their own skeletal version of themselves. We have Dry Bowser, and we have Dry Goomba. We have, actually, yeah, the Buzzy Beetle, I think, was also... was that also in Super Mario 3? I want to say it was. I know for sure he was in Mario World. And we had, like, the fish bones and all that. Just like everything's a skeleton all of a sudden. Yep, this is him. The last one of our boys, so that means like this other row here is one of each of the same guys. So that's actually good to know for all those of you who want to buy a box just straight up like this. That means you will get 2 guaranteed full sets of the bad guys. I'm pretty sure anyway. So that's cool. All right, let's get a rolling here. You awake there, Mario? Great. Actually, wait, what did you call him? Sorry, I must go back. Bone Goomba. Not Dry Goomba. Bone Goomba. Okay, for just, you know, and I know you can't really see my face right now, and I'm sorry. But, you know, a Goomba is a mushroom person. Last I heard, mushrooms don't really have bones. So why do you have bones? Why are you considered to have bones? I don't understand. Alright, well, either way, let's put them together. Here's the familiar block O studs here. Where all the panels and stuff are going to go. So this will go like that. This angry little face here. Oh wait, I guess that's supposed to be his nose? I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, like... I was wondering what those 2 little dots were under or just over his feet. Are these supposed to be like skeleton teeth? And like that little triangle's actually his nose? This got weird fast. Alright, let's just keep going. And the typical Goomba hairstyle here. Alright, that's the Bone Goomba done. I'm trying to hold him still so he can focus. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to be like a nose instead of like a mouth. Alright, let's register you. Dies just like any other Goomba. Alright, and let's get that opened. And we open up his lava dwelling. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. So yeah, I don't know exactly where Bone Goomba comes from. I would imagine it's like New Super Mario Bros. Something or another. and I just never played that far into the games. All right, we're gonna put some fire down in here. Fire, and stone, because you know, got to get off here somehow. And then little fire wisps all around here. Nice and intimidating. Look at that. You don't want to live here. And then we put Bone Goomba right there. And he looks nice and at home in there, doesn't he? This is his domain now. You better watch it. And now he can't see behind flag out here. I'll just put them right up there. Put Thwimp up there too, because, you know. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much all of them, and I'm just going to fast forward through the rest of the instructions. Pretty neat. Like I said, I love Thwimp. Thwimp is one of my favorites there. I like the poison mushroom just because he's a poison mushroom and he's scary. Let's see, and you know, we both love the fly guy just because he's a shy guy and with a little propeller on his head, and that makes him completely different. And of course, the parabeetles to give me bad nightmares of platforming days of Super Mario Brothers 3. Yeah, I don't understand why Bone Goomba is just like just no different to any of the other Goombas in the game. Oh well, whatever. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to imagine that these other bags here are actually like just copies of each of the ones that I just opened. So again, that's pretty cool because that, you know, could mean I could resell these jokers on eBay. Money, money, money. Anyways, that's going to do it for this little unboxing episode special. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. It was fun to put these little guys together. I like these little like character packs. They're fun just because they're all like little bad guys that Mario's gotta fight. Some of them, you know, can't have a Mario game without them. So yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. I have been educated, and now so have you. And I will see you next time when I put something else together. See you guys next time.